And to be fair, aki Mungu ukinionekania
usikae sana. Umesema kai hapo 2 years.
So Lord Jesus.
Public announcement.
Ninasema Lord. Niko tired. Ona bloggers watakuja kusema vile mimi niko na dry spell nataka watoto. But
Hi guys.
Yes. Take it up, mama.
Hi guys. Salimiana.
Hi. And the soft one.
I know.
She's the hard one.
I feel like I'm this headmistress. Anywho, guys, we have something new for you guys. Are you even ready?
I don't think they are.
Can you tell them what it is? Okay, no, let's take it back to how did we think on doing this so that we can tell them what the name is.
Right. So, first of all, before we even say the name, it will make sense later.
Yeah.
But it's about motherhood.
Yeah.
You know, the struggles we go through and having very young kids and being on social media and being trying to balance everything. And we were like, Millie,
we need to do something.
Maureen.
MAMIZ! Come on. Yes.
Hi guys. Yeah. I'm Maureen.
I'm Millie. And we are MAMIZ. So what is MAMIZ, Emma?
So MAMIZ means
what is MAMIZ?
Maureen and Millie.
Yeah. Apart from that, what is MAMIZ?
I'm not even kidding.
So guys, welcome to MAMIZ. By us. We are looking at doing something every week, so be rest assured you'll always join us every week here.
Yay! So this is a program about just, inspiring mummies, informing them, and just having fun, And with time, we're just going to address issues that we actually go through every day.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. She's raising a little girl.
And you're raising two little boys.
And but anyway...
When you shall say on social media, stop paying, please.
Yeah.
Stop paying up, please. Okay, you shut up, so please.
Done. Oh, and dinner, please. The boys are taken.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Right.
Anywho.
Yes.
What are we talking about today? Okay, good.
So I don't know. I can start with asking you, Millie. Every little girl has a dream, and we have our dollies and everything.
I know, my coming I feel it.
Right?
Take her back.
Thing. But according to you, growing up, what did you think motherhood would be?
I think I saw my mother because my mom. I feel like my mom was such a present mom. Not that I feel like yes, she was a present mom. Yeah. Considering at some point she became a single mom, so I think motherhood to me is what my mom did.
Wow.
Motherhood to me, that's what I saw when I was young.
Yeah.
As in I would see mom and I feel complete.
Wow.
When I see her come from work, that was completion. As in I just felt something complete inside me. So to me, yes, growing up, my definition of mother is just my mom.
Wow.
Yeah.
What about you? My God, bless your mother.
Bless you. Thank you.
And like you, my mom was always working in a way, but it never made me lose my vision as a mom. For some reason, I knew I'd always have boys.
Are you serious?
For some reason, since I was very, very young. And then you know what would happen? You see this thing.
Yeah.
So I know, actually, we are reading. Look at the irony. Ours look the same, by the way. Meaning they connect, but everyone was like, your firstborn will be a son.
That's what you were told?
Yeah.
Maybe it's
look
true.
At this.
When and yours are the same.
Can we
change so that I can have a son? Second boy.
Anyway, but obviously you're in ignorance. You have your kadoli, and you're turning the kitten into a baby.
Yeah.
So growing up, I was just thinking. To be honest, I've always known I'll have boys. And
are you serious?
Whoa, so and to think,
so
I am with 2 boys. When I got my boys,
like when you went for the first time for your first boy.
Yeah. In fact, it's almost like it was just a confirmation. I knew they'd be boys. Both of them. Yeah. I knew. I always visioned mama boys.
Good. Okay.
With clearly, everything within
your mama boys.
Clearly. No.
If you pictured that you'll get boys, maybe you pictured that what kind of a mother you would be. Did you have in mind what kind of a mother?
Wow. You never think about these things until now, like when you're a grown up. But the truth is, my mom worked so hard and she was always away, so I'd see her like after 3 months and all that. So I was actually, when I was a kid, wow, this is actually new information. When I was like
I know that
really little boy, I mean it's a
boy,
girl,
I know
I'm a woman, I promise. Estrogen and all. So I knew
everything is right.
And I'm such a girly girl. It hurts,
It's really a girly girl.
Pink and sparkly. And I knew I'd want to be there for my boys, some like more to be a more present mom in this aspect. Even right now, I'm looking back and I'm like, wait a minute. Actually, part of the reason why I did not even go ahead to practice law is because I really wanted to be a present mom. And there's that formative age between 0 to 7 whereby you want to be present and you form your kids instead of letting another person form your kids. And after 7, maybe I can just let them be.
Awesome.
I wanted to be
become
present.
kind of independent.
Exactly. I want them to get all the qualities. 4.5.
4.5.
Yeah. And Kai just turned 2.
Good. Yeah.
So we have a few more years.
Really.
So 5 years to go with my boys, and it's working out for me. What about you, Mama?
Did I picture? As I said, my mom was purely a present mom. Like my mom left home at 7 and came back by 4:30. And tunajua 4:35 mom will be home. So we would do all our things because my mom was a very harsh mom. Very ni moto. Mama yangu ni moto na nikimwona sasa nikifanya makosa na So we knew that at 4:35, 5 latest, because where we used to live, just around here in Nairobi, was so close to her office, so she'd just have a walk home.
Makes sense.
So for me, I never growing up, I never had that thing of, because maybe I didn't miss it. You get?
That's the thing.
So
it was perfect.
yes. Mother, by then for my mama, she was a whole kabisa. Yani alikuwa hapo. Kama ni school fees alingangana. You get? So I didn't have the mind to think that this is what I missed. Wow. Maybe the next time if you talk about daddies, I'll have something to say. But I did not think. You see, like the way I had all that I need in a mother. So sikuwahi fikiria mbele. I just grew up. Niligrow too.
That's amazing. I really hope my boys can say this about me, because that's the kind of a mama I aspire to be.
My daughter
Mommy Millie, I aspire to be just like you for my boys.
Nice. Oh.
No, I really do. With my mom, the most memorable thing I know about her was, oh my God, first of all, my mom. Mwanamke mrembo. She was actually, let me tell you how I remember my mom,
She was your piece of urembo. But then I was actually telling my people today when I was leaving up, I'm going to Maureen's place, and it's so much. It's too much work when you're going to meet Maureen.
No.
You have to meet her standard.
I was stressing. I'm like, first of all, because of food, I'm like, what do I cook for this woman? I called her and I was like, Mama, I'm sorry.
I'm not cooking.
I'm keeping the kitchen open for you, But seriously,
friendship is just blind.
That's the thing, and you don't have to pretend or try to keep up with anything. Just be. Because I know you walk in here, I have no food, utasema Maureen, it's okay. Wacha tupike.
Sikuma nikarange mayai, nipike kaugali kangu, and eat all of us. That's so me. Kabisa.
Oops, and that's the kind of a person you are,
Thank you.
So I remember my mom was so radiant. She had blonde hair, like curly blonde hair. I'm telling you, she used to smell so good.
Are you serious?
Mommy used to smell so good, and she was
Is she a career
loud. Well, more business.
More business. That's career.
And my mom was loud. She had a nickname for the Kikuyus who might understand this. My mom's nickname was Wamunyerere. Wamunyerere means the loud one. In fact, oh my God, this is so funny because I'm saying it for the first time. And Kenyanzi, if you watch this, it's so funny because I've never even thought about it. My mom would enter you see like our gate, where it is. Alikuwa naingia hivi, mnajua amefika. Hey, are you okay? Alikuwa anakuja Christmas party for a week. Kwanza ni mbuzi, ni ng'ombe half ilikuwa inafika. a crate of Guinness, Smirnoff. I saw Smirnoff for the first time through my mom. Mom Nyerere would come on 25th. Radiant. Light skin, very, very light skin, yeah?
That's why
she shows up. And you're like, all I remember is she would command her presence. Like, she enters and everyone is like, Wamonyerere amefika. But I think that's what I remember about her, and also the fact that she was such a courageous woman.
Wow.
My mom fears nobody, and I took that from her. I may look meek and very soft. I'm fearless. That's from my mom. Seriously,
they don't know.
They don't know. They don't know. Yeah, I worry, but I'm fearless. But they take that away. That's what I remember most about my mom.
Wow.
Yeah.
Memories of my mother.
Yeah.
Memories of my mother. Man, Christmas Day, going to shop for Christmas clothes.
Look at
Like
that.
we are 5, so a brother and 4 girls. So me and my follower would match clothes. Then
of course,
my sister Sharon and Ivy would match clothes. So my memories, my God, Christmas was a deal, big deal. We knew shopping.
Wow.
She would do everything in the world to make sure that she has pesa ya Christmas ya kununua nguo watoto.
Look at that.
So the only person who had freelance is my bro. Anything would suit. Again, for me and my sisters, we had machi. And my other 2 sisters, actually, they look alike. I'll show you their photo.
Wow.
They look at people say they don't share their photo. Actually, I don't talk about them. By the way, guys, I have 3 very beautiful sisters. Very beautiful.
I believe you.
I'll show you. They're like you, by the way. Cynthia. Hey, DOP. See, they look like Maureen, Sharon and Ivy. Yes.
Look at that.
And other sisters, actually, they're just like you. I'll show you. You'll prove that. So for me, my mom, that's a memory. Another thing, she used to cook on Christmas days. And another memory I have on my mother. My mother was fire. My mother was fire. How do you just not let your kids that you go out? Do you know you were not allowed to go outside? Which is my myth now with Mila. I'm so sorry, Toto. I like going outside to play. Which we didn't see drama with neighbors. No one ever came to knock in her door to say, nani alishafanyia nani nini ama sijui alikuja kakula nini. My mom never left that.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a lion mom.
Mama bear. You can certainly me. I make a mistake now. And
used to fear.
Should be here. So yes, those are the memories I have about my mother. She was very fierce. Like ni mama ule atakangi na kwanza alikuwa akikufanyia hivi macho.
Hivi unashtuka.
Anza kutafuta majibu ya baadaye. Yes, that's my mom. By the way, we should call them here, right?
We should. And before that, I think we can share the pictures on the YM. So you can see what we're talking about.
Yes.
Wamonyerere and Mama Mili. Hey, Wamonyerere. So since my mom was known as Wamonyerere, I don't know the last time I said that word. It's so funny, yeah? So did your mom get like a nickname, you know?
I think no. No.
It's those ladies you fear because if you try to nickname her.
Because I remember, let me tell you that was so funny. My sisters will watch this and laugh. So my mom was she's such a girl. So we would go kwa sababu kelele zake zilikuwa na tuma sana. When you started becoming teenagers, all of us hatujachana sana. We used to feel like, mama, So she would be cooking, or her and the nanny, maybe we would help her and go to our bedroom. When we laugh, she'll be like, oh, muna nisengenya.
Typical African mother.
I know. No, we didn't think of any nickname. She was just harsh. After manibon kwa mugama all walking on Mama Mili. Wanakimbia stairs.
Way to go, Mama.
Your mama is coming. So we would dash. Kama tulikuwa tunacheza nje ndani, but I love her to death. I love her to death. As in I love her like.
Wow.
And I always tell my hubby, I'll be that mother. Do you know I beat Mila? Do you know that?
A cute little thing.
Yeah. Like the other day, he just took my oil, chopped everything in it. Now she's discovered she can be tall and get to my dining or my dressing mirror. She picked my oil. So actually, the dad walks in and gets Mila with my oil.
It's a stage.
Mama, what are you doing with that? No, me.
It's curiosity at its best.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Hapana,
mama's bad.
unamwambia
Mama
mama it's
bad.
bad. But
Who?
what I keep saying is, and maybe this is where our parenting might differ, if it's not harming the kid, let them enjoy, honestly. As long as it's not harming anyone.
If I don't tell
or
Mila,
anything.
chotaing my oil is bad.
Yeah.
Sindapata amechukua mafuta yangu ya kupika.
Now that's different.
Yeah.
You see, that's when you're like, Mama, don't.
That's bad.
Like, I think, like Kai, he understands. He's always like, for instance, I've noticed he will get mad about something, and I'm like, no. Yeah. Talk. What do you want? Later, I was like, Mommy, I'm sorry. Oh, and it's cute, but it's different. To be honest, I raised Lexi like Mila. Tandika.
Oh.
Tandika. But then I learned later.
Do you think it's bad?
What I feel like it can maybe break their confidence or limit their creativity. Like I keep saying, what's the worst that can happen? Amevunja hiyo mayai, ameona imebreak. Now, that's when you're like, you see what happens when you do that.
How do you tell her that? Or him?
Namuongelesha kama mtu mzima.
If to like Mama, my 1.4 year old.
Yeah.
Remember, Mommy, that egg you threw down is bad.
No, you see what happens when you do that. So next time kakifanya hivyo ndio nakambia. Nilikwambia hivyo. Yeah, you have to give them room to experience. As long as your steam ameenda. Unajua unashtuka unagonga. So this is amazing because I'm picking something that you actually admired in your mother that you want to instill, but you have this particular thing where you're like, lazima. Is it the discipline?
I think I would put it in. I would say 3 things.
Yeah.
My mom is a neat freak.
Neat
freak. You go to her wardrobe. She's 55. She's 56. And her room is the cleanest, cleaner than my sister's room.
That is so amazing.
You get?
Yeah.
Like she has real OCD. Her OCD is level 100.
Yeah,
her white
a good
clothes.
thing.
Yeah,
It's a really good thing. Yeah.
So her clothes would be. That's one thing. I think I'm happy that I picked, and I would want to really just keep it. That's one thing I admire. 2, I want to be a disciplinarian like my mom.
Okay, it's very important
to be disciplinarian like my mom.
Yeah.
My mom raised the first 4 of us differently, and then our last born differently, because I think our last born, I think my dad was.
To be honest, nimefanya hii kazi mimi sichapi.
Yes. And I would say we are very different.
Yeah.
The 4 of us and our last born is totally different.
Wow.
I will not go to details.
Yeah. And how young is your last one?
She's 26.
26.
Yeah, 26.
Na kwanza nyinyi mlikuwa dole.
Yes. Which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing.
Like me, it's the same thing. My kids are just 2 years apart.
Yours even is 2 years. As in, that's so good.
Yeah.
My mom, I think tumeshindana 1.
And to be fair, aki Mungu ukinionekania.
Usikae sana. Umesema kai hapo 2 years. So
Lord Jesus.
Public announcement.
Ninasema Lord. Niko tired. On a vloggers atakuja kusema vile mimi niko na dry spell na watoto. But to be fair, I feel like there's room for one more kid. And I don't want that distance.
But of course you're not dying single. Come on. You get someone.
I will, girl. A king.
Yes.
Anywho.
By the time kama kuna mtu hapo nje ameona Mori 92 akasema huyu naweza mchukua na mtoto wake.
I'm a God-fearing woman, by the way.
Yeah. Please, she's ready. Kai is 2 years.
Lord, mimi ni Mungu naambia. Nyinyi mtaona tu. Mwenye Mungu ataongelesha.
Amen.
Sikia.
Amen.
Sitangoja sana. Naweza tupea 2 years maybe. Tumalize hii story. Watoto wafuatane aje? Wow. Na tumalize. Just one. Anyway. So for me,
that's starting short.
Right. Wait, did you finish the 3 equalities? So this discipline and neatness.
Yeah, and then my mom is a giver.
Wow.
My mom is a giver. My mom hosts anyone.
Wow.
My mom, growing up, we antulishi na watu wengi sana.
Look at that.
Alisaidia watu wengi. Yes.
Yeah.
So almost so open to so many people.
Yeah.
My mom really helped many people get jobs. I just want to be her. I want to live her. I like to kuishi yeah. Because I've never seen her luck.
Yeah.
Ajawai. As much as sometimes they say, "Hata mkusaidia mtu." Oh, ifanyangi nini no. It has come in handy for her.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So for me, what I've learned from my mom is forgiveness. Let me tell you, my mom has been like her mfanye vile unataka, kesho she's there. It's okay. This one,
Move
you
on.
know, and she's a hothead by the way, like your mom. She's a hothead. So mtakosana, kesho mamangu ako hapo like hey, no. And I love that about her because it shows you that it's never that serious. As human beings, we live and we have conflict, and it's honestly what you do after the conflict is what matters most. And I've seen my mom forgive. I've seen her forgive. Amekosewa na watu nikiona na macho. And to be honest, she used to be a bit hard. And for some reason, I used to be that kid who would be like, "Mommy, just forget it," and all that. And she would listen to me. She's like, "Hey, baby, you're right. Yeah, let me do that." The other thing is, and this really ties down to my current experiences, is I've never had my mom speak any ill about my dad. Yeah, they were not together since I was since I was like 2 years old.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You don't grow up with a dad?
No, I didn't grow up with my dad. No, I didn't grow up with my
They
dad.
didn't lie?
No, they did not lie. And it's because I shared this information voluntarily. And the good news is that I've come to connect with my dad.
Are you serious?
Yes, I've reconnected with him. We
After
talk. It's been an on and off thing.
We talk about
And
that.
so fatherhood and all that, yeah.
Fatherhood.
Right, and there's a time my heart was so hard, and early this year, actually Valentine's weekend, my brother was around and he was like, "God, I hate how we're living, just love each other." And I had an opportunity to actually finally sit down with my dad, like grown up to grown up, and the things he was telling me about the history, because I feel like they still love each other so much. It was so beautiful to see my mom, how I've grown up, my mom has been telling me the same things. And she's always like, "Mommy, do you want to see your dad? Sawa, enda muone." At some point, yeah, I would go. And it was always, unfortunately, I've said this before, and I really want to really let it go. But my dad would almost not know how to approach me. I show up in his office and he's like, "Oh, okay, what do I do with this child?" And of course, he has a new family. And the lesson to learn even out of this is that if your man or whatever has another kid, don't block that. Don't block the parenting and all that, yeah. And so I remember, I have till now, I don't remember anything ill that my mom has ever said about my dad. In fact, she's the one who did encourage me. Even this reconnection, it was always her. She'd be like, "Aki, your dad is calling me, just talk to him. You know, he's old, you know, he's learned all the lessons." And I was like, "Yani, mommy, you're not bitter." And she'll be like, no, mommy, imagine life is like this, forgive, forget. So, and I want to instill that now that I've gone separate ways with my baby daddy, I would never, trust me, I have my reservations and so many things that between us that I could use, but I would never hold it and put it to my kids and tell them, "Your dad is like this." If there's anything, let them learn. True.
That's right.
That's it, yeah. I really admire that about my mom. Yeah. Till now, she's very open. When I tell her I've talked to dad, she's like, "Oh, that's nice." Imagine. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
That's so deep. I would say it's actually very deep. And I can't wait for us to talk about daddies because we kind of have the same story. You know, I've never shared anything about my dad with here.
We will. Let's, vulnerability is amazing, and we're gonna address everything.
Exactly. So I can't wait for that, guys. Keep it here. Just keep it here on MAMIZ. Anywho, did you plan? Were you ready? That's the right word, actually. Were you ready to have your babies?
Wow.
Let's talk about the firstborn because second one God has had to prepare with the firstborn, so the other one it kind of flows.
So for me, first of all, before I met my ex, I was not dating. In fact, I've always been very particular with my dating. So I was single for like 2 years. I met him, so it was one of those whereby you meet a guy and you're like, "Guy, I have a boyfriend, you guys." And then when I met him, I had just cleared uni. And I was joining a school of law, and I knew the next question that was gonna come from home was, "Where are the babies? Where's your man?" You know how it goes? But everything happened. It was so natural, such that even when we hooked up, rather we were in a relationship and we were loving on each other. So when I found out I was pregnant, I'll be very honest with you, I wasn't sure of how to feel about it because
How old were you?
watasema nini? Anyway, but I was definitely like in old enough,
to be a mother.
I was 20 something, yeah. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, Jesus Christ, okay, I have this, I'm pregnant. First of all, I think what made me panic was I was joining Kenya School of Law. Yes, in fact, the same time I'm joining, I'm in the clinic and I'm like, guy, I'm pregnant. How will I make it through KSL? And you know KSL is so good, you guys. It's so hard. That's the thing, yeah. Exams and everything. Then I was like, talked to him and he was like, see, it's okay. Since you know when you're in that comfort of a stable relationship, hakuna ma entanglement and everything. Tell me like in ukweli, you're so comfortable. I had my own apartment.
You're like now you're living your life.
Right.
My life has just
Exactly.
started. God has given me a man.
That's the thing.
You know, it's every girl's desire.
Right?
Right? Good
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
And you go there with so much faith and innocence. Actually, not even that, just faith and it looked right. You know, you have a stable boyfriend.
Who knows? Hakuna mtu anajuanga kesho morning.
No, you don't know about tomorrow. And you know,
for today.
Right, and that kind of naivety. So we were like, you know, let's keep this baby. To be honest, it was a non-issue, and true enough, it was a smooth pregnancy. Got my baby 3 weeks before KSL, as KSL exams, and that's how I started like
how long does
postponing a year. But then I remember I was ready to go back for my exams. Then my son got jaundice. This is by the way. We were in hospital for 5 days, so I had to write to CLE to tell them I can't start my exams because my child is too young and too sick. And then there's this blind faith. Anyway, so yeah, I expecting my second born. Kai is such an oops baby. Kai, as strong, as cute, as perfect as he came. Me, I was on birth control, which failed me miserably. Yeah, so with my second born, totally oopsie baby. He's so healthy and perfect. Look, I'm like, nitokea wapi? But I was actually on birth control, and I didn't even find out until like after 2 months. And I'm like, who's my prenatal? Why am I so moody? I was in a bad state. And then
morning sickness?
I didn't have morning sickness. It just, you know the way your instinct kicks
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, and with that, it kicks.
I'm telling you. So I sent my then house manager to the pharmacy, and I was like, I gave her $1,000. Like, go and buy the pregnancy test this money can buy. She comes back, and I'm like, okay, fine, let's do this. So I went, I checked. Maybe this is a story for another day. How we found out. There's a baby. What do you do?
I know.
Yeah, and anyway, it wasn't like such a bad thing because we were speaking. So I got pregnant in 2017. We were speaking of getting a baby in 2018. So I was like, okay, maybe it wasn't planned, but baby came sooner.
Yes.
But then, boom! Here we are, 2 babies later.
So is that ready? Did any of it chapa you like
shocked? No. I was never shocked. Serious? It's more like perfect timing because this is not like a guy was having a fling with and I became pregnant. And I think I had some stability. I was living in my own place. I was, you know, but then I had like a few coins saved up, so it was like, hey, what's the worst that can happen? A child. Ni sawa kamekuja. Na mtoto anakujanga na sahani yake.
Wanakujanga by the way. Wanakujanga.
To be honest, the growth that my
so it's all in all life.
I'm telling you,
Anywho, so for me, yes, it was not an oops, it was planned.
Okay.
Because Terence and I dated for 5 years.
Yeah.
5 years.
Yeah.
Our initial stages, as you know, Terence had another. He had another family. Yeah. So when he came, we started dating. Yes, they parted ways for some time.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure. Trust you. I wasn't sure. You know that feeling of I don't need to. What I love that you get that feeling of no way, no way.
Yeah.
So I was like, no way until now when we did our ratio. Actually, even before we did our ratio, I saw Terence's seriousness. Like this is it. I'm settled here, and this is now where I'm focusing on. I'm building a new family. Yeah. And then we went for a ratio. Then it just happened. Like ours was purely planned. Then I got the first one. I miscarried, and I was so heartbroken because I wanted a baby badly. And then
that.
I got another one after 1 month. I got Mila after 1 month.
Mila was like a replacement baby.
Two,
God is
exactly.
like, I'm sorry.
Yes. So
here's another one. Yeah.
I was basically basically planned.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Mama, what's your best moment as a mom, and in the same light, what has been your worst? Like that thing that as a mom you're like, God, yani, ni mimi na wewe side.
My best moment as a mom is the day we walked out of hospital. On the day, don't say wow.
Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus, I know the story. Oh my God, yeah. Oh,
the day
God, sorry.
Terence and I left Gertrude's at 8 p.m. and Mila, we were told, fever imeshuka. Because actually, my best moment was now that the doctor came. We stayed for 2 weeks in hospital after Mila got her surgery. That's a story for another day. That's a story we'll share here another day. I've shared before, but now I'll do it. And I was like, every day they come, temperature in a chezea 39, 40, 39, 40.
I know that's an infection
you
that
get,
is not going away.
You get.
Yeah.
After surgery, so they were like, the fact that we touched the liver, so that's why the fever in a cheza even. The day the doctor came and listen, the nurse used to come with a thermometer and anampima, no, not even soma 38, na imeshuka na moja.
Unasikia, Lord have mercy, itashuka na hiyo ingine tomorrow.
So the day that they were like, guys, let's remove all the pipes, let's change your baby, we'll be leaving the hospital. And then now Terence was all over trying to clear. I was so happy. So the moment we left, I told God, I was walking out of surgery ward with Gertrude. I told God, may we never come back to Gertrude for any disease. Wow. And God has kept his word. To date. And Mila, homa yake ni yeye fight. Immune yake ndio fight. Never. We've only gone to hospital once. And it's because I wasn't sure. I think alikuwa na crash.
Yeah.
Buri.
Because of antibiotics.
Only good. The other memorable moment is nowadays when she just smiles.
That girl.
Mama, and she says mama once in 3 days.
I
she says daddy more.
Say daddy.
Man.
So don't worry, your time is coming. They start, mommy, mama. Mpaka you're like,
I know, I'm like, mama, I cried for 9 months. Mama, I vomited alone. Mama.
Don't worry, your time is coming. But
so those are my most memorable moments of just being a mother. Hey, na time alitolewa hivi, though I think that time my emotions were like, I wasn't so sure. Imagine my connection with Mila came after 3 months. Story for
we'll talk about postpartum
depression,
acceptance and babies, and we'll share our experiences. So I hear you, Mama.
Best
moments is literally every day. God, my children.
I know.
It's like a movie. I know. Like honestly, I don't want to, or a good dream.
I know.
My son, my firstborn son, let's start with him. God, that child. I walk out of the room. It's like, Mommy, you look so pretty. You look like a princess. Every day without fail. To a point whereby, like, yesterday we went to my friend's house and power went off. He came running. It's like, Mommy, are you okay?
Are you serious?
I was just there like,
wow.
Do you know, you don't want to believe it, and I really, I just sit and I'm like, okay, is this happening, right? Kai on the other hand, ray of sunshine. From the minute he got out of my womb, that boy is just sunshine. He was smiling from day one. He was just there like
no.
Yeah, even now you've met him and he's like so cute and he's like,
imagine.
He comes, he loves on me, he loves me. He's such a cartoon. I like how he says, sorry, Mommy. And his growth is so like, bah, 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 bah. This one, his milestones are like, he's only 2, but I think we're done with milestones.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're done with milestones. Like, he's ready to be a proper toddler. Right. My worst moment is when my heart was breaking.
Oh, no. You're strong. Come on.
Wow.
Calm down. Don't do that.
Whew. yeah, it's real. And people don't understand that as a mom, if you're not okay,
kids cannot be okay.
Your babies are not okay. And my firstborn son especially, he saw me at my worst. This is September, October last year, and I actually tried to take my life twice, and all because my heart was breaking. And it was breaking, and I was so hurt, and the person I expected to be there for me and understand my pain wasn't there for me. And my kids kept me going. I remember the final attempt that gave me a wake-up call. I went and I bought kerosene, and I wanted to touch my car up.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And when I left the gas station, Shell, it rained.
That's good.
It rained, Mama. It was on 12th of October last year. It was 8 days before my son's 4th birthday. It was the first day Kai said, Mama. That day we had come from Muranga, and Jesus.
Can we stop? Talk about it.
No.
Okay.
And I drove back home, and I sat in the car in the parking lot. Yes, in Muranga, yes. And trust me, it comes out eventually. And I came home and I was tired. I was like, I've driven around, it's rained, I've sat in my car for 2 hours, and I came back and I found my baby waiting for me right here on the couch, and he's like, Mommy, I want my Disney Junior book, And I looked for it. I was looking for it, and I sat down, and he was like, I want to read your story.
Oh my God.
The boy couldn't read, but he started telling me, once upon a time, there was a prince and a princess and a wolf and a lion and a monkey. The end. And I remember laughing, and I told him what happened to the prince and the princess, and he told me, I don't know. And I told my girl then, the one who was working for me, I'm off to bed and just take care of my baby. And I had already started like my treatment then for depression, and so I would have this medication that would knock me out, and I took the pill, and I woke up the following day and I was like, don't you dare, woman.
Exactly.
Who are you gonna leave these kids with? But I look back and I feel so grateful and disgusted with myself and human. And if they ever come across this, I just want to tell them, Lexi and Kai, you kept me alive, and I'm gonna love you with everything I have, and I'm gonna stay alive for you. And yeah, that's the worst moment of my life.
Wait, do I even have a comeback? Well, you know what? You've done it so well.
Wow.
Like a star.
Wow.
You've done it like a queen.
Wow.
Like who would know the days you broke like...
Yeah, I've never shared this
I know,
so publicly.
man.
It's just my friends who know. I remember I was with my best friend yesterday and we were just revisiting, and when we came from Moranga, we parted ways at Muthaiga, and later on I'd call her to tell her what was going on, and she was like, please Maureen, I know it feels like the end, but get up and live. But it just takes that moment of realization, and my baby boy Lexi saved my life that day with his funny story.
That you where they clean in the world.
Which
let me tell you, sometimes
yeah.
God comes in so many different ways that we never think of.
No, he sent me angels.
He
sent me angels. Yeah.
And trust you me, I don't think you'd really have let you that bad that you think you can never even carry on.
No.
You did well, man.
Wow,
I'm so
look
proud
at
of
that.
you.
It just gives me crazy goosebumps.
You did well. The worst moment
Yeah.
is postpartum depression.
Yeah.
What's
It's not
that?
a joke here.
What's that?
Yeah. We're gonna address this honestly, and it's a real
Gave
thing.
birth so well.
Yeah.
I'm so excited, like finally. One,
Yeah.
actually, let me tell you guys,
Yeah.
the first excitement nakwanga mzigo imeshuka.
Yeah. Unalala na tumbo.
Back to me, neza na tumbo, neza turn, neza. Because pregnancy position is 1 or 2. You have to say
To
like
the
this.
side.
And if it's turning, my friend, you turn like a drum. So I was like, finally. Then I have the most amazing guy. Oh my god. He's a friend. So he kept telling me, you're almost there. Let me tell you the truth. Me, I've done this so many times. So the moment akitoka to it, because I was tired. My pregnancy was tough. Akitoka to it, utasikia vizuri. Then Mila comes and, my god,
Wow.
pretty girl.
I know,
Oh,
she's
jeez.
got, with hair like this.
What are you talking about? Hey, she came out and the first thing I saw was hair.
But
And then her small eyes, she's just like, and then she cried. You know,
Oh,
my God.
yeah, that baby's beautiful.
Thank you
No.
so much.
But then, you know,
Look
I
at
found
her.
on her, not even that, I found on her before I even knew who the parents were.
Imagine,
I'm like, oh, who did
imagine,
Chacha Mili?
imagine.
Not Terence. So it's like, oops, let me follow the parents
Imagine
now.
Maureen
Yeah.
followed me like 3 months before she followed. Actually, ni mimi nilienda kumchukua zile za woman. There's a mother
Unafanya
who
nini
gave
kwa
birth to this
nini kwa
daughter.
mtoto?
There's a mother who gave birth
Yeah.
to this daughter.
But you know, that tells you something about Mila. She's a child born to greatness.
Amen.
And she's gonna go places. Mila,
Amen.
you guys, you Lexi and Kai, when you
Yeah,
watch this and
I
if you have
know.
little brothers and sisters, you have a great future
Oh,
ahead.
yes.
You have a great future ahead.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
true. Which is my other worst moment as a mother, of course.
When
The
Mila
2
was
weeks.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
At Mila 2 weeks. Exactly 2 weeks. I gave birth to Mila on 1st February.
Yeah.
And on 15th we went to hospital. And I still say God is God. You know why?
Praise God, yeah.
There are never clinics at 15 weeks. At 2 weeks.
Imagine it's true.
But this time
yeah,
round,
yeah.
I was going to, my gyna told me we just go for the visit so that we
course.
can see my CS if it's healed.
Yes.
And then my Mila's pedi and my gyna are the
Happen to
same.
be at the
Yes.
same. Oh, wow.
So when we got in and like,
Yeah,
Mila is
okay.
here, let me just check her out.
Mm.
And when she checked her out, she tells me there's something that is not right.
Oh my God. That
Imagine.
must have felt like,
What are you talking
oh
about?
my God. Yeah.
What I've never been hurt.
Yeah.
Never.
'Cause
Have
I
ever
remember-
been.
I
I've
remember-
never felt so helpless.
I know. It
And it
reminds
just
me
has
of
now is
yeah.
something
Mm.
that is in Mila's stomach, and if I touch it, it feels like the pancreas. You tell me when they tell you your daughter, your baby at 2
weeks
weeks has an issue with the pancreas, an organ, a very special organ in the body. Would you even live for a day? I remember I was so weak. I got so weak. Then now at that it was around 12. So that from 12 to when Mila was the day Mila left hospital, my life was never the same.
Of course.
Never.
Of course. Yeah.
Mila would eat, but I was so scared. I thought I was losing her. I thought I was losing a baby I've waited for so long. But you know what? God did it for us.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so many things happened. Like this. After we went for the test, we went to the first test. Our gyna now came in and told us, "I'm sending you to the best doctor ever." Wow. Special doctors were stomach ya watoto peke yake. Imagine.
Wow.
I learned so much.
Look at
Imagine.
that.
And sent us to Aga Khan and we went and we met the doctor. And from then, as in, things just went nice. But the things that Mila went through from week 2 to 3 months, let's say when she was going to 3 months, only God knows. Let her jump in that house right
That's
now.
the thing,
She
yeah.
much.
Let her jipaka mafuta
Those were
yako.
my worst. Those were my worst.
True,
My worst.
true.
That's.
Wow.
But we thank God. Yes. I thank God every day. Imagine I look at Mila every day and I'm like, miracle. You miracle.
It's true.
Miracle walking in
Mila
my
the
house.
miracle.
I know.
Wow.
Anywho, guys, I chat to see you.
Honestly, I didn't think it was gonna go so deep, so hard, and just the memories of taking care of our babies. Let me tell you, motherhood is such a gift.
Yeah.
First of all, I keep saying it's dancing with death, because once you go into that labor room,
You don't know if
You don't know if you're coming out or not. So that's why I keep saying, like, let's respect our moms. Let's respect other moms. And let's respect moms to be, because there are so many unsaid things in between that until and unless you experience that aki mtu asikana mwanamke ameza, do not respect her space. And when it's said and done, at the end of the day, Mama, what we're doing is we want to actually just inspire. I want any young girl who is thinking one day I want to be a mom, one who is expecting. It's going to be a platform full of amazing information. Yes. And let's just talk about
exactly when you just watch this, but maybe by the time now you plan you'll feel like you're ready. Some of us no one told us. There's no one told me about this. In fact, I was so mad at my guy now because we were so close, and I told him, why didn't you tell me there's something called, why am I even crying without any reason? We'll talk about that. Anywho, also, I don't want to forget those people who really desire to get a kid and they cannot sire a kid. May God just bless your womb. May God visit you and visit your womb at the right time.
Absolutely.
Don't give up. Hata sisi tulijaribu, tukajaribu. Now I lost the first baby and I didn't still give up. And look at Mila now, guys. Look at Mila.
Healthiest, cutest thing ever.
I really interacted with her. She was all like, Auntie,
she's now my daughter. Hey. Well,
so guys, I know
another daughter. I know. Yeah. Wow. That's my baby.
Give me I know.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for watching our episode today. Just give us your experience. Just tell us about your when you were young. How's your experience? Have you ever desired? All moms and all those who desire to be moms. What kind of a mother would you want to be? And if you are a mother, what kind of a mother are you? And do you have memories of your mothers? Please share with us on the comment section, and we will definitely respond to you guys. Anything you want to say just to close it?
No, all I can say is that this is just the opening of a beautiful platform. We're going to talk about those things that people don't talk about, because the truth is, Mama, yani kuna vitu mtu akikwambia ukiza this ABC happens.
The meats and the matter
when you're pregnant, nini, lactation, let me tell you, everything is a gift. That's the thing. That's the thing. Gynecological matters. People still wonder, are you the same after giving birth? How do you snap back? There's a lot to talk about. So this is just the beginning of everything. You're all welcome.
Thank you so much.
We really hope this goes well, our first episode, but thank you. I know, this didn't happen by accident, and let's inspire.
So until next week, this is MAMIZ, where our core business is inspiration. Bye.